Hi, this is my presentation on Emily Dickinson, and it's my Unit 2 project for Romanticism and by Chloe Markham. Emily was born December 10th, 1830. She actually has a pretty interesting background. She left school as a teenager, never graduated basic high school, lived her life in solitary on the family farm. There she secretly created a bunch of poetry and wrote hundreds of letters. She actually wasn't published. Her most famous work wasn't published until after her death. Her sister found her work and letters and published it. She's now considered an American classic, of course. She never married, though there are 3 master letters that suggest that she loved an unidentified man. In her life, Emily was actually known for gardening more than she was known for her poetry. Fun fact, she was known for being a rebel. She didn't like the punctuation at the time, decided to make her own punctuation, and she actually it said that she actually had a green thumb from all her gardening. And she never wore white. That's a myth that she wore white every day. So the poem here is, if I can stop one heart from breaking. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. If I can ease one life the aching, or cool one's pain, or help one fainting robin unto his nest again, I shall not live in vain. Beautiful words. So the message of the poem is selfless love. It's the purest love someone can have in this world, in my opinion. She talks about willing to spend her life helping those who suffer from heartbreak, deep sadness, and despair, rather than on herself. In this poem, she reveals her sensitivity for others and her kindness towards humanity. Since the poem's not very long, there isn't a lot of symbolism, but the 2 big symbols in the poem is when she talks about her heart and the robin. The heart and the robin are symbols of Dickinson's self-release from her own vanity. Basically just saying, you know what, I'm gonna do everything for others rather than myself, which is really quite beautiful. And in the line, I can ease one life the aching. This line talks about Emily's desire to ease her heartache of another person's pain. It worked really well with this poem because she talks about her desire to, throughout the poem, she talks about her desire to help the ache from another life and how she wanted to help them in some kind of way. I really love this poem. I love the simplicity, but I love the power and meaning to it. It really shows Dickinson's kind and caring personality, and I just think it's just an overall really great poem. Kind of wish it was more well known. Fun fact, she actually didn't name this poem. Her sister named it. Named it the lines because, well, I'm not making sense, but she named it that way because of the way the poem was written. Gosh. Anyway, I would rate this poem 5 out of 5 stars. I would rate it 1,000 out of 5 stars. Anyway, but unfortunately my page doesn't have enough. But that's the end. I hope I get a good grade. Thanks.